Good morning folks and welcome to another vlog. The house is an absolute write-off. Going to be moving out of here in a week, so don't really give a shit. I'm kind of stuck in two minds. I'm considering booking flights home in the next week back to Ireland because I'm kind of getting a bit sick and tired of San Diego at the minute, but I haven't made a final decision on that. Today I'm going to edit my Vegas vlog. I'm probably going to go to the pool to do it, but just scared the life out of me. I thought someone was jumping in the window, but anyway, we will check in with you when I'm there. Sorry, didn't mean to check in too early, but one of the videos I wanted to do in California is a 10,000 calorie challenge of like strictly West Coast restaurants. So like you have In-N-Out Burger, which is strictly on the West Coast, so it's strictly kind of California. You can't really get it back in Ireland, so that's what I want to do, kind of a 10,000 calorie West Coast challenge, if you get me. So that's kind of why I want to hang around. And on that note, I'm going to start a mini cut. So I'm going to take a couple of days where I'm going to be eating less than I'm burning off in a day. So I'm looking to lose a bit of weight, so I'm going to eat in a calorie deficit just to prepare for that 10,000 calorie challenge, because that's a lot of food to be taken in one day. Just getting ready to head to the pool now. I'm going to absolutely lube myself up in sun cream. Proper naughty. The house absolutely reeks. I haven't actually eaten a whole lot today. I had one of these Nature Valley like protein bars. There's about 190 calories in one of them, but I'm probably not going to eat a whole lot today because I would have consumed a lot of calories in Vegas over the past 3 days. Behind the scenes of a Sean Fitness Instagram video. This advice sounds pretty severe, but you're the one who wants to lose the weight. Look at my studio. Bathroom in there. The closet I just came out. Bathroom. Kitchen table. But you're the one who wants to lose the weight. This is what happens when you grind. This is the fruits of my labor. I was having a few technical errors with my laptop, and I've been farting around for the past 3 hours, so I haven't actually gone to the pool yet. I'm just going to update you on what I've eaten since. I've had 2 slices of bread, they were 70 calories each, and I'm having this protein shake right now, which is about 150. I've had about 500 calories, and it's 5 o'clock in the evening. I can afford to probably eat about 2,500 calories to 3,000 calories, which is less than what normal because I haven't been very active today. So I've still got a lot of food I can consume and still be in a calorie deficit. So hopefully, I'm not making any promises, but hopefully I can check in with you at the pool after this, provided everything goes to plan. But yeah, see you at the pool, I hope. Only came down here because I needed to get out of the house. I was just hanging around all day. The other lads in the house are all working and I'm not, because I actually left McDonald's last week. I couldn't hack it. I just came down here, said I wanted to start editing my Vegas vlog and have it up in the next few days. I got a text message this morning saying that there's work. It's a cash in hand job, but I'll work that, see what the story is with that, and if it's not going to be a 40 hours for the next couple of weeks, I'm gone home. I'm not really pushed about seeing San Fran or LA. I was in LA on a stopover last year, only for a few hours, but I think I even got what I needed to get out of that stopover. LA is a bit like Vegas, completely commercialized. Everything's about taking money out of your pocket, so I didn't really like the place, but I want to get that 10,000 calorie challenge done. I know you know how much I love baked bear, but I had to cheat on it there with a place down the road from our place called Cream and Cream. And honest to God, it was better than baked bear was. So that is the last thing I've eaten. That's the most recent thing I've eaten since I had that like bread and protein shake earlier on. So that takes me up to about, I'm going to be generous and say that that cost me 1,000 calories, that cookie and ice cream sandwich. But that brings me up to 1,500 calories. I could probably still eat another 1,500 calories and be in a calorie deficit. See, I'm going to head off to the gym later, so I'm probably going to burn 300 or 400 calories there. So I'm not even halfway through my calorie account for the day, yet I've had what some people would deem a meal that would make them fat, a cookie and ice cream sandwich. So it just goes to show you that you don't get fat off eating certain foods like ice cream and cookies. You get fat out of eating too much food in general. I'm still in a calorie deficit for today, and I'm still probably going to lose weight, even though I've eaten a pretty bad meal. Like. So to simplify it for you, you eat too much food, you gain weight. You eat too little food, you lose weight. It is exactly 3 AM. And I have just finished editing my Vegas vlog, which is why I'm up this late. I'm currently cooking a concoction, a lethal concoction of chicken, 3 eggs, and a portion of vegetables. I'm going to head to the gym once I eat this because I want to record a few things, and as you might have heard, I'm not really allowed to record down in the gym here in San Diego during the day because there's a lot of people in and they don't want to intrude on other people's rights to a private workouts. Probably be down the gym at about 3:30, hour and a half, probably won't get back till 5 o'clock. So, how do you train for optimum muscle growth? Personally, I adhere to a method called periodization, which means that in one exercise I will train in the 0 to 5 rep range. In the second exercise for the same muscle group I'll train in the 8 to 12 rep range, and for the third exercise for the same muscle group I'll train in the 12 to 14 rep range. With this workout I'm going to use it as an example. For my first exercise, dumbbell shoulder press, I have been working with in and around 5 reps. For my second shoulder exercise, the machine shoulder press, I'm going to work in the 8 to 10 rep range. For my last shoulder exercise, lateral raises, I'm going to train in the 12 to 14 rep range. You can apply this to your training by picking 3 exercises per body part per session and doing one exercise, the first exercise in the 0 to 5 rep range, the second exercise in the 8 to 10 rep range, and the third and final exercise in the 12 plus or 12 to 14 rep range. Alternatively, you could train for 6 weeks doing every exercise in the 0 to 5 rep range, and then after 6 weeks you do another 6-week period doing every exercise in the 8 to 10 rep range, and then after another 6 weeks you do another 6-week block of every exercise in the 12 to 14 rep range. That's another way of applying the same principle that I apply in every session. So when you lift a weight for between 0 and 5 reps per set, it's generally a heavy weight and you're generally training for strength. When you lift a weight for between 8 and 10 times or 8 and 10 reps per set, you're generally training for hypertrophy or muscle growth. And when you lift a weight for between 12 and 14 reps or 12 and more times per set, you're generally training for muscle endurance or the reduction of fatigue in the muscle. Applying this principle of periodization ensures that you train your muscles in every aspect possible, which is really going to give you that full, dense, muscular look that you were after. So if you're training in the 0 to 5 rep range, ensure that in and around the 5th rep is muscle failure, which means you physically cannot perform another rep. If you're performing in the 8 to 10 rep range, around the 8th or 10th rep you are nearing muscle failure, which means you physically cannot perform another rep, and the same for the 12 to 14 rep range. Ensure that for every exercise you're kind of in and around muscle failure, so you physically cannot perform another rep no matter how hard you tried. Now if you don't mind, I'm going to get on with the rest of my workout, if that's okay. It's like 4:30 in the morning here, and I really need to get home, upload that Vegas vlog, and get the hell to bed, because what am I doing? As always, thank you so much for watching. It means a whole lot to me. It would mean even more if you drop me a like and a subscribe, and I shall see you in the next vlog.